I didn't really cover this deck in any detail on the stream, but I wanted to just quickly have a look at the deck, the Boros Knights historic deck that I played a little bit of. The deck is a Knights deck. It's pretty standard stuff. It's mostly white with a little bit of red thrown in. History of Benalia is a pretty core card of the deck to just pump out a bunch of 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance on its chapter 1 and 2. And then chapter 3, 3 turns in, we pump our knights to get +2/+1 until the end of turn. So while History of Benalia is getting its thing going, we can be getting Worthy Knights out for some more board control with humans. We can be getting Inspiring Veteran out for getting +1/+1 on our knights. Venerable Knight is some pretty good early aggression with a 2/1 for 1. Acclaimed Contender helps us search for specific knights that we might be missing at that point in the game, at maybe turn 3 or after that. Dauntless Bodyguard is kind of a nice insurance policy for things that start to get pretty big. Acclaimed Contender could get pretty big. Benalish Marshal, we can sort of protect those cards with Dauntless Bodyguard. Fervent Champion, some nice early aggression as a creature with first strike and haste. Shock is some cheap removal. Kinsbale Cavalier is pretty fun when it comes into play, but I've only got 2 cards in the deck, so we don't see a lot of it. But other knights we control get double strike, and that can generally change the game for us in our favor pretty quickly. So not a lot of removal in the deck. Conclave Tribunal is really the only removal we have other than the shocks, which are pretty cheap and generally only good against smaller things, or in addition to some blocking action. But Conclaves are here. In the sideboard we have a bit more removal. I'm not really sure about Giant Killer, but it's kind of like a nice 3-drop, and then we can continue to tap creatures after he comes out. So yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Prison Realms and Planar Cleansings are here to just deal with some big stuff. A couple of extra Dauntless Bodyguards. Circle of Loyalty. I think I've only actually got 1 copy of this card, so you know, it would be probably in the main deck if I had 4 of them, but there's that. So this is the Boros Knights deck that I played initially, and let's go see how it goes. Alright, deuce. We're really not doing good on the mana draw. We're gonna have to have a look at the deck, and maybe we're just running too short of lands. Nullish. Open Utopia. I haven't really seen too many of them. Risen Reef, yep, cool. This is gonna be fun. We go Benalia. We go Benalia now, make use of the mana, and then we go Veteran, or maybe Marshal in Chapter 2. Let's go Benalia. Fabled Passage. Going for some green, maybe? Yep. Alright, Leafkin Druid. This Simic ramp kind of thing going on. Alright. Alright, so... Conclave the Fave Wishes. Go Veteran Fervent Champion. We'll get 2-1 next turn. And then the turn so next turn we can play Kingsbale for the double strike. I think we do that. We go get our knights on the board. Oh, didn't have them. Yeah. Need the red mana. Alright, I think we're still Conclave Bay. Okay, takes the Unbreakable. Alright. So we go Kinsbale. We'll get the double strike. These guys are gonna block. Still get another one over, so... Or not. So the Jace is out of the way. Is that a Temple of the Spirit? A Tamio?
To the library.
Okay, searching for the Flood of Tears. We just need mana. Go Worthy Knight. Marshall. Probably Vanillish Marshall. And then I can tap the tournament grounds for Fervent Champion. We go for Tamio here. We go these two. And then everyone else. Give it to the veteran. Bloody Root Snare. Come on. Alright, 2 cards in hand. They can't have another Root Snare, right? Fave Wishes. Alright, going to play the Granted Sorcery. No idea what they got in their sideboard, but we'll soon find out. Love that artwork. So cool. Pause for Reflection comes.
I hope you will find my notes helpful.
Alright. Ah, come on. Just need that mana. Just kind of got a decent position here, but I think we go Acclaim Contender. Let's get him out. These Fervent Champions with Double Strike are going to be pretty useful. Worthy. Yeah. Keep the Acclaim Contender in the belt for later. I reckon we just swing. Let's just leave Tamio with what she's doing. Like, they got no blockers. Buff the 2 Fervent Champions. Yeah, I should have saw that. Completely forgot that they drew that. I mean, what are you gonna do? Just gotta swing for it. Still got an okay untapped position. This is just going to be an endless loop of Root Snare, pause for a reflection, just prevent the damage until we draw something else and win the game. It's kind of going to be this endless loop that I'm not going to be able to break. I don't have any negates or any counters. I mean, I'm not playing blue here, so that Root Snare is just going to trigger. I can have the biggest board state ever. I'm not going to be able to get past this whole Root Snare, pause for reflection loop with Tamio. So let's keep what we have. Let's go attack Tamio. We're going to use the Root Snare. Let's keep a few untapped. Root Snare comes out. Alright, so they're gonna go Tamio again. Root Snare comes back. Risen Reef's gonna pull it. I'm just missing something to just kill this Tamio. Playing green, I could just go Questing Beast. Okay. That's not good for me, I just don't have the mana. This whole Root Snare Tamio loop is, I mean, kind of glad that he played this Flight of Tears for now, but he's just going to play it all over again. He's just going to play the Tamio, he's going to play the Root Snares, he's just going to keep going. Like, if he gets another Flight of Tears, you know, he's got cards to call them. It's just going to keep going. It's just like this annoying deck to just force you to concede. So it's going to be a battle of who can sustain this annoying game the longest. Tamio, yep.
Your talents are worth cataloging.
Maybe I should just concede and be done with it.
No tails
Yeah.
to be discarded.
Always a step ahead.
Yeah. So if you want to ladder in ranked and you just want to piss people off, just play this deck. No, not doing it. We're playing best of 3. I'm just gonna leave. Maybe let's just switch to best of 1. Let's do that. Alright. Let's go best of 1. I think the deck's good though. Like, let's just have a quick look. I might be a little low on mana sources. I think we're just getting unlucky on the draws. Let's go best of 1. Actually, yeah, historic we can't. Always forget. We can switch to standard. Let's go do that. Let's play this Dark Knights. I kind of like that. Or my old Selesnya deck. I haven't whipped that out for a while. We can play some Torbrand, Cavalcade. Let's do that. Let's just go face for a while. Just get the games over with quickly. Alright, so light up the stage, Cavalcade, Torbrand, Chandra. Just get a lot of 1/1 guys out on the board. Get the extra damage with Cavalcade, get Torbrand giving us an extra 2 damage. That's kind of the plan. So this isn't too bad. Hopefully we draw another land on the top. Gingerbread gets us the attack. We can then go Spectacle for light up the stage to keep drawing. Let's give it a go. Against Orion. Good game to you, sir. We'll go Gingerbread. Alright, Paradise Druid. Yep, Cavalcade. Alright, so they're not going to sacrifice the Paradise Druid, so we can attack here. We can do the same next turn. We can keep a mana open, and then we can use light up the stage to draw. Castle. Yep. Did we get rid of this Paradise Druid, maybe? It's got hexproof, never mind. I always forget they got hexproof. Just shock them. Alright. Okay. Real Mystic. Simic Flash, I guess. So they're going to counter that light up stage. We could go another one. They're not going to have another Frilled Mystic, right? Let's try. Let's give it a go. They're gonna, aren't they? No. Alright. That's fine. Nissa. Always a problem.
which cannot protect itself. The land shall conquer you.
I think we shocked the Frilled Mystic here. so this is -8 is pretty bad. I mean, it's awesome. Bad for us. We're gonna go Chandra, create some elementals, go attack Nissa, get the cavalcade. Let's go 10 straight dodger as well. Yep. And we just go Nissa.
Do not attempt. Stop. Do not assume I can destroy my patience.
Yep. Either the dodger or the ginger brute. They're gonna block. Makes sense. Alright, so Nissa's off the board. They go and opt off their island. Okay. I think it was worth it just to get Nissa off the board. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Doesn't leave us with a lot of options now, though. We're going to be taking 5. We don't want to block with him, so we should probably just attack. We just need to draw into a Torbran or some Chandra Spitfires or something now to make use of this cavalcade a bit better. Chandra Spitfire would be really good. Use it as a blocker. With Tin Street, trigger, get the 4-3. Yeah, Chandra Spitfire would be really good, or a Torbran. Alright, Ether Gust. That's alright. Puts us back a turn. Look, I reckon we just... yeah, we put it away. We've got a Dwarven Mine, so we can trigger another Cavalcade if we draw a Spitfire and we really need it. Light at the stage would be good. Get some of that card draw. Okay. It'll prevent the Paradise Druid from attacking. When the Dwarf as well. But Frilled Mystic. Alright. So we both don't have a very large hand right now, so it's really just going to be turn for turn. I just need to pull Light at the stage. Light at the stage. Torbran. Chandra Planeswalker. Chandra Spitfire. Sort of up against the ropes right now, though. No. Next turn we're gonna have to, though. We can go Castle. Maybe we'll just use them as blockers and go Castles to take out the Mystics. Let's pass. So we can take out the Mystic here. We block first, and then we go castle. I don't know what else they've got. Will we have enough for... that's 3, so... we will only have enough for 1. So let's go... off. Bridge. Skip. We just need to get the ball rolling with some more cards, light up the stage. The health total is pretty low, so we're gonna have to try and protect that. We've got another castle up our sleeves, which isn't gonna be enough for the island. We've only got 2. If we pull another mountain, we're gonna have to just sacrifice 10 Street Dojo. Okay, we can take the island out by blocking, going castle, and then we can chock it. or not. Okay. I think we're done. Alright. Try another one. If I can have a quick look at the deck. So, Cavalcades are going to be triggering Chandra Spitfire. Scorch Spitters as well, 10 Street Dodger, Ginger Brutes, plenty of 1/1s to trigger Cavalcade. Chandra is going to be generating 1/1 Elementals to trigger Cavalcade. Torbread's going to give us an extra 2 damage whenever we deal red damage. So that's the idea of the deck. Dwarven Mines will get us some more 1/1s if we need them. No sideboard, so mostly been playing best of 1 this deck. I've got another variant of the deck that will use like Spear Spewers and Trebuchets to deal damage mostly just for Torbran, but this is a better option with Cavalcade. We're sort of getting the direct face damage with Spear Spewer and Trebuchet just with 1/1s and Cavalcade with the Torbran, so a bit more effective. Let's take out the Soul Mender. There's 3. Chandra. Then when we do the damage, we'll do light up the stage. Get both of these out. Keep one open for spectacle. Nice. Let's hold on to that for the next turn. Johnny. Alright, so we're playing life gain. Blossoming Sands. Alright, so it's going to be a race to the finish. We can play Gingerbread to block. No. Cavalcade, we're definitely going to play. Keep those. Actually, we'll play one Gingerbread and then we'll play Unblockable. Attack with all, and we get all those Cavalcade triggers and pretty much win the game here. Pretty close anyway. Get 13. They're gonna block. Probably a Gingerbread. Okay. I would have gone the Gingerbread to prevent the unblockable next turn, but either way, it's probably going to be a game over. 2 Gingerbreads are going to attack. That's going to go up to 7 and win the game. Pretty decent numbers on the board. We've got 7, 11, 13, 15. We're going to pacify a Chandra Spitfire. Nicely done. Scorch Spitter, Torbrand. I think it's going to be Torbrand. And go the 2 Gingerbreads to trigger Cavalcade. That'll be enough. That'll be 6. The 2 Cavalcades will win it. Alright. Slowly, slowly. We'll get there. It's a pretty standard, straightforward deck, but it's a lot of fun. So, you know, Turbo Torbrand Chandra. With some Cavalcade in there. Pretty fun. This is a good hand. Keep it. Redemption HP's G is on stream. He's online. Let's go check him. So we're gonna go. We gotta go Spitfire. What's it gonna be? Eric though? Swamp. Alright, we're gonna go Torbrand. Get it wrapped up quickly. Alright, so game 4. Let's give it a go. Playing some sort of Golgari deck. Not Witch's Oven. I posted on Twitter about a couple of hours ago, basically saying I would just love to see the end of the whole Cauldron Familiar Witch's Oven combo. Theros is coming out in like 5 days. Theros Beyond Death, new set. Hopefully the meta is going to change and we're going to see just no more Cauldron Familiar. I would love that. That's my wish. Sure. Alright, Midnight Ripper. Alright. So castle. go Chandra Spitfire and then Cavalcade next turn, so... yeah, let's do that. I love those forests. So cool looking. No block. So we're gonna go Cavalcade. Man, I wish I had that land. Which I pulled another mountain or something. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't have another Murderous Rider. We can go... We've got 2 more Chandra Spitfires, so... we can do this all day. Hopefully we draw another mountain. Any kind of land. Yep. Thank you. Draw that, and then go Torbrand next hand. Yep. Fuss. We're gonna have to finish it quickly though, because they're getting a lot of board presence. They got 1, 3, 6 on the board. That'll be 8 next turn. Only swinging for 3. Yep, we can't castle to buff, so block. No block. Alright, so... do they have another Murderous Rider? That's the question. We can go Torbrand and hopefully try and start to seal the deal. I can't... I'm gonna have to sack Gingerbrute though. If I go... so that's gonna get to 7. It'll be 10 damage. That's gonna die. But it'll be enough... yeah, I reckon we still do it. Because the next turn, this will get 1 buff to 4 and it'll be enough to kill him. If we don't, we'll be 1 short. And he did have another Murderous Rider, so we're gonna have to do it the long way. 3 damage. We can still... yeah, we can still get it next turn. Because we're swinging for 7, so there'll be 3 left. Plus the... okay, plus the Murderous Rider, so there's 5. We'll still get to... we'll get to 4. We play a Chandra, get the 2... we'll be fine. We get the 2 elementals with haste, and we'll be alright. But we've got 3... ah, just... so close. So close. Yeah. Hope we pull some more mountains. So we're playing Gruul. Gonna be some riot going on. I think we just swing in for as much damage as we can while we can. Four, five, six, seven, 8. Spitfire. That'll be 4. Done. That's a quick one. What else have we got? We can play maybe best of 3. Selesnya. Golgari Adventure. It's pretty fun. Do that. Play best of 3. So the Golgari Adventure deck. Pretty standard variant of this deck. Great Henge is super powerful. If we get some pretty beastie, you know, creatures out like a Regisaur, we can play this on turn 3 or 4 for 2. Regisaur is a 7/6, so we play it for 2. Questing Beast to deal with any Planeswalkers. Paradise Druid to help us ramp. Meteorous Rider for some removal. Riding Regisaur primarily for the Great Henge, but for some early game pressure. Lovestruck Beast, always a good card. Edgewall Innkeeper, got a little bit of adventure action going on, so he's going to help us card draw. Valmire Knight's going to be some deterrence from early attack. Order of Midnight, super useful. Alter Fate. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So if our Regisaurs die and we want to have the Regisaur come back, we can bring it back with Order of Midnight. We can bring back Questing Beast, bring back Meteorous Riders if we need some more removal. So Order of Midnight, pretty useful. Sideboard is pretty standard stuff. Crawl Harpooner to deal with some flyers. Duress for just having a look at their hand and removing some big threats. Epic Downfall, more removal. Lucky Clover for doubling up some of our adventures. If we need some more removal action with Murderous Rider, we can double them up. We can double up the drawbacks from Order of Midnight. We can double the card draw. Well, we can double the Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, pretty fun. We'll see how we go. We got a Casualties of War just in case we need some complete removal in game 2. So let's give it a go. Alright. This should work. It's 2 lands, Paradise Druid, 2 Henges. I don't like. Try it. Can't play anything on turn 1 anyway, so may as well enter it tapped, and we get the green and black next turn. Cinder Vines. Interesting. See too much of that. I think we go Druid. Okay, so they're running into some mana problems. We go Tomb. We just go early pressure with Register and then play Great Henge next turn. I think we do that. We discard a Henge, so that's fine. Like next turn. We can tap for Falmire. Playing Arena lands. I like the artwork. Shocks are stomping around. Yep, we're gonna go Great Henge. I'm gonna play Great Henge for 2. I'm gonna play Fabled Passage and Grid. Play the other Druid. We'll go look for green. Alright, so he's got nothing to buff the Gruul Spellbreaker. He would have already done it and blocked by now, so that's good. Okay, so buffs the Spellbreaker with Domri. Cindervines takes out the Paradise Druid. Takes out the Great Henge. Okay. Sacks the Cindervines. Discarding Falmire. We're gonna go... Huh, nice, okay. 2 Questing Beasts. We're gonna take a Druid. They've lost the game if they have, so... 7, 8, 9, 10... They've lost. So that's game 1. Yeah. Alright, so... What do we... I don't know if we really changed too much here. Go Epic Downfall. Some big guys, but I think this worked out pretty well. Let's give it another go. It's fine. It's taking a while to figure out what he wants to do, I guess, but... pay the 2 life, bring Order of Midnight in. Early on, pretty strong 2/2 flyer. They're not going to have anything flying, I don't think, as Gruul, so we can put some early pressure on with Order of Midnight. Foulmire. Draw a card. So when an opponent casts a non-creature, okay, we deal 1 damage, sure. Yeah, pretty good card against like mono blue, where they're drawing a lot of, playing a lot of spells, or even red, but pretty strong against blue for sure. Rhythm of the Wild. Okay, they're playing counter anyway, but tokens have Riot. It's pretty good. Two, three, four. I think we go Questing Beast and swing for 6. Then it keeps him open as a deterrent for Fervent Champion later. So let's do that. So he's going to sacrifice Fervent Champion for the Questing Beast. Fortunately, we don't get Great Henge out before he dies, but it's alright. Go Overgrown Tomb. It's 5. We just bring it in tapped. Play Vivian for 2 counters for order.
I've survived an apocalypse. I will survive you. I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Swings for 4. Order of Midnight can't block, so we may as well just be attacking every turn if we can. Has his own Questing Beast. With Riot. Pretty good. Gets a +1/+1 with Riot. So they're going to swing and basically kill off the Vivian with 5. That's pretty nice. We can Murderous Rider the Questing Beast at this point, swing for another 4. And we can even bring Paradise Druid in as well. That's probably our next play. We don't have anything big enough to cast Great Henge. We've got 5. We can play Great Henge, but we're not going to be bringing anything in, so we're not going to be really getting benefit. Other than, I mean, we can take the Questing Beast out with Murderous Rider, that's fine. The Great Henge the turn after, we'll be able to get the life gain from Great Henge, so that'll be useful, but we're going to probably go Swift End. Take the hit. Swing for 4 with Order of Midnight. Let's get that Paradise Druid out as well. So we swing for 4. Alright, so close. I think we're in an okay position here. Alright. Gets plenty of card draw. What does he actually get? Wow, okay. A Golgari, alright. Bolrack, Rubble Belt. He's a turn behind. I guess figures he can't really do much anyway. He's still going to lose, so... Alright. Silent Dart. That's pretty expensive. 4 and a tap? I guess if you've got nothing better to play, you can be killing off 3 damage to target creature. That's not bad, but... yeah, I don't know. What does everyone think of Theros Beyond Death coming out? This week. Wednesday, I think. The 16th? It's coming out. I'm really looking forward to a new set. I really like Throne of Eldraine, but it's, yeah, it's getting a bit stale. The meta is pretty much settled. Post all the bans. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Should be really good. Let's play the Golgari Adventure again. Alright. Just a 20,005. That's not a lot of land. It's 2 plus a Paradise Druid. It could work. Got 3s. Yeah, hopefully we can draw into something bigger. We play this tapped. Or we play it untapped and swing for 1 with the Foulmire. Golden Egg. Oh, they got the new card sleeves, so they've done some pre-order for Theros. Yeah, we're gonna go Swamp. To Druid. I should have another look at the store and put a pre-order in for that. I'm definitely going to be buying some Theros stuff next week when it comes out, so should probably get the benefit of the better sale. I can go Temple and Scry. This point's probably going to be useful. No, put it back. Murderous Riders. No, let's keep them because we'll probably need them for some removal. Both are Kaya. Alright. I can't Murderous Rider these guys. We go Tomb or... What's Jester gonna play next? Regisaur. I think Regisaur is the play. And we can play Grey Henge next turn. They didn't have any negate or any sort of counter for that. I'm not sure what they're planning here, but we've got Dovin's Acuity. Another one comes in, so they get their life gain and card draw. Get the Scry off. Just wants to be gaining. So we're going to sack a Great Henge. Play the Forest, play the Great Henge. Just play a Murderous Rider here. I think we still sit tight, I think. We play for the life gain. The end. I still want to hold on to Murderous Riders for Swift End, or if something big comes out here. I might have to just play a Murderous Rider so I don't have to sack the Regisaur. Doom Foretold is going to mean I have to sack Great Henge or Rotting Regisaur. Okay, so Doom Foretold is going to mean I have to discard the Regisaur or the Great Henge. Which I'm going to have to get rid of the Great Henge. Regisaur's my... Play Edgewall for the draw for Murderous Rider. I'm gonna have to discard next turn, so... The discard is at the upkeep before the draw, so I'm just gonna play this. Sacrifices Guild Glow, but that makes sense. Okay, and he's going to time wipe. Done exactly what we wanted by basically just ditching everything, and we've got nothing. Dance of the Manse. Love that card. So cool. So that stops the 2/2s from attacking. The 1/1 is still going to be in the air, so there's still some 1/1 pressure there, but the pressure's kind of off with Lovestruck Beast as the deterrent. Okay. Layla. I don't think I've actually really seen a Layla before. Artful Provocateur. Nice. Awesome artwork. Love that one. So we're going to block with Lovestruck here. The Token Knights. It's 2, 4. Gets us down to 7. We don't have a lot of options right now. We don't have a board wipe either, so at least not in the main board. I just saw. Two, 4, 6. Got nothing. Good game. Okay. So I think we just basically add some more removals, some duress, some murder. Go Order of Midnight. Get rid of Questing Beast. We've added 2 Epic Downfalls, 2 Murders, and a Duress. Probably go Casualties of War as well. Now let's just go with it. See what happens here. Bit dark. Get a little bit of light in here. So we play the Innkeeper for some early draw. Next we'll probably play Paradise Druid. We might play Foulmire Knight for the extra card draw, but the shock in the Overgrown Tomb from Paradise Druid, or we just play the Temple to scry, and then, yeah, let's do that. Let's scry for Murderous Rider, yeah. Sets us up for got a Murderous Rider. Let's put it back. Almost thought for a second Temple would come in untapped, but that's a scry, so it's not going to be the case. I have to play shock the... Let's shock this in. So we'll get the draw off Edge Wall, and then we'll go Paradise Druid. Alright, so now we've got 4 land or 4 mana sources next turn. We could play Regisaur and then Great Henge. Alright, Oath of Kaya. Takes out the Edge Wall. We go Vivian. 2 counters on these. Nothing can really do anything with Vivian right now, so...
And I will survive you. Stomping time.
Then we play Regisaur and then Henge afterwards, probably.
fit enough to survive.
So Regisaur's an 8. We can play the Hench for 1 now. Right, because it's greatest power among creatures you control, so we should be able to play it for... It's 9. We should be able to play it for 1. I don't get that. Alright, so he concedes, so it's 1 game apiece. Keep. It's not too bad. Temple to Scry. Yeah, right, we'll keep that. We're gonna need all the mana we get. Play another Lovestruck Beast. So we got 12 on the board now. That's a game winner. He's going to bounce a Lovestruck Beast. So that's 7. Got a 1/1 blocker. Alright, exiles the other Lovestruck Beast. It's fine. We can Murderous Rider the Teferi. Or we play... We play Vivian. Attack Teferi. And then that sets us up for... counters next turn, or we just let's just play the Lovestruck Beast out because we can just swing for our 2 counters right now, or we play Regisaur. No, let's go Lovestruck. So they can kill 1, but we'll still get rid of Teferi. So that's what we want. Okay, so we've got our 7 power on the board. Go a Regisaur. Go 2 of them maybe. Just hope they don't have a... Time wipe. They would have played it if they had it. So they're done. Alright. So we get through to Gold Tier 3. 3 more tiers. That's what, 15 games to go? Yeah, I haven't really played a lot of ranked lately, so pretty low down in the rankings, but getting our quests done today. Picked up another Garrick, that's not bad. Nixilis. Always nice to be picking up Planeswalkers.